The vast majority of the calcium you're so carefully taking isn't actually reaching your bones. For decades, we've been told one part of the story. Drink your milk, take your calcium supplements, and your bones will stay strong. But what if that's only one small piece of a much bigger puzzle? What if that well-intentioned advice is leaving us vulnerable, and the secret to truly unbreakable bones lies not in a pill, but in the simple age-old wisdom of the women in the far north? Hello, I'm Dr. Emily Hart, and for years I've dedicated my work to helping women navigate the journey of aging with strength, grace, and vitality. I know how it feels to do all the right things, to eat the salads and take the vitamins, yet still carry that quiet worry in the back of your mind about a fall, a fracture, or the loss of the independence you cherish so deeply. Today we're going to set that worry aside. We're going to travel together to Scandinavia and uncover the gentle, powerful secrets that have given their elders some of the strongest bones in the world. It's a story about so much more than calcium. It's about nourishment, wisdom, and reclaiming your body's innate strength. And I'm so glad we can take this journey together. Before we dive in, I would love to know where you're watching from today. Tell me in the comments. I love seeing where our community of strong women comes together from all over the world. And if you find a little spark of hope in our conversation today, please consider subscribing. It helps us reach and support so many others. We've all been taught to think about getting more calcium into our bodies, and that's a fine start. But the real secret, the part of the story that has been overlooked for so long, isn't just about getting the calcium. It's about telling that calcium precisely where to go. Imagine you've ordered a precious package to your home. The delivery driver gets it to your city, that's vitamin D3, which helps your body absorb calcium. But without a specific street address, that package could be left anywhere. It could be left on a busy sidewalk or in a neighbor's yard. In our bodies, that misdelivered calcium can end up in our arteries and soft tissues, where it doesn't belong and can cause problems over time. We need a biological GPS, a traffic controller that grabs that calcium by the hand and says, "No, not here. Your real home is over here, inside the bone matrix." That GPS has a name, and it's vitamin K2. It is the single most important partner to calcium, ensuring that this vital mineral is deposited into your skeleton, making it denser and stronger, rather than hardening your arteries. It's the missing hero in our bone health story. So, if this vitamin K2 is the critical messenger our bones have been waiting for, where on earth do we find it? This is where the wisdom of the Nordic diet truly shines, because you won't find the best source in the vitamin aisle. It's woven directly into their everyday foods, hiding in some of the most delicious, creamy, and satisfying things you can eat. For centuries, Scandinavian cultures have perfected the art of fermentation, not just for preserving food through long winters, but for unlocking incredible nutrients. Think of foods like skyr, the thick, protein-rich Icelandic yogurt, or kefir, a tangy probiotic-packed fermented milk drink. These foods are not only wonderful for your gut health, they are teeming with vitamin K2. And this is where it gets truly fascinating. The most potent and easily absorbed form of K2 is found in certain aged cheeses. And I'm not talking about processed cheese slices. I'm talking about rich, flavorful cheeses like Gouda, Brie, and Edam. Isn't that wonderful news? The very thing that might feel like a small indulgence is actually one of the most powerful bone-building foods you can enjoy. It makes you rethink everything, doesn't it? Let me know in the comments, what's your favorite type of cheese? You might just be delighted to learn it's a secret weapon for your skeleton. But even with the world's best GPS guiding calcium home, there's a silent saboteur that can be quietly dismantling your bones from the inside. No matter how much cheese you enjoy, there's a silent process happening in our bodies as we age, a kind of low-level chronic inflammation. You can think of it like a tiny smoldering fire inside your system. It doesn't always cause obvious pain, but over time, this constant simmering state can trigger the cells that break down bone to become overactive. It can slowly and silently weaken the very framework of your body, undermining all your good work. The Nordic people living by the cold, clean seas have a powerful and again delicious way to fight this fire. They eat fatty fish, not just occasionally but as a regular, cherished part of their diet. Fish like salmon, herring, and mackerel are brimming with omega-3 fatty acids. These special fats are like the body's own cooling system for that smoldering fire. They move through your system, lowering the temperature and telling those overactive, bone-dissolving cells to stand down, protecting your bone structure from this invisible threat. This doesn't just help your bones. It can also soothe achy joints and support your heart and brain health, creating a foundation of total body wellness. Nourishing our bones from the inside with these incredible foods is the foundation for everything. But to make them truly strong, dense, and resilient for the real world, we need to give them a job to do. Our bones are living tissue, and they respond to the demands we place on them. When they feel the gentle stress of movement and gravity, they respond by building themselves up, becoming stronger. Now, this doesn't mean you need to start a punishing, high-impact workout routine. In fact, the Nordic approach is so much smarter and so much kinder to our joints. The perfect example is Nordic walking. You've likely seen people walking with poles, and it's not just for balance. By using the poles to push off the ground, you engage your arms, shoulders, and core, turning a simple walk into a gentle, full-body workout. It takes pressure off your knees and hips while still providing that essential weight-bearing stimulus your bones crave. It gets you outdoors, breathing fresh air, and it dramatically improves your balance, which is our greatest defense against falls. Alongside this, simple movements you can do at home, like standing up from a chair without using your hands or doing gentle wall push-ups, send a consistent signal to your skeleton. I need you to be strong. I have a full, vibrant life to live. This isn't about exercise. It's about building the physical confidence to live your life without fear. From the creamy skyr on our spoon, to the rich piece of salmon on our plate, to the feeling of walking confidently through a beautiful park, we've uncovered these simple, powerful Nordic secrets. It's not about one magic pill, but a beautiful tapestry of choices that work together. It's about giving your body the right building blocks with vitamin K2-rich foods. It's about protecting your structure from silent inflammation with omega-3s. And it's about reminding your bones of their purpose through gentle, smart movement. You have the power to weave these threads into your own life starting today. You can build a future where you feel strong, stable, and wonderfully independent, able to play with your grandchildren, tend to your garden, and say yes to every adventure that comes your way. So let's make it easy. Here is your first step. This week, just try adding one new thing. Perhaps it's a small bowl of plain kefir for breakfast, or swapping one meal for a beautiful piece of salmon. Choose one simple thing that feels good to you. That is how this journey begins. Thank you for spending this time with me today. If this conversation has resonated with you, please give this video a like and share it with a friend who might need to hear it. And remember to subscribe, so we can continue to build this incredible community of women who are choosing to age with power and grace. Be well, and I will see you in the next video.